So we're going to be talking about how to validate or how to understand valid level in trading, which is either supply and demand or support and resistance, anyone you call it. Sorry guys. Okay. So let me write it out. How how to understand a valid level in trading. Understand a valid level in trading. Yeah. Looking at this level alone is after the breakout structure here. There are many things to consider that you might be waiting for price to drop from. Number one, I told you about engulfing. This is engulfing here. I told you about gap level. Open and close is also known as gap level. Come guys. This gap level. And I also made mention of your what's this level? I want you people to remind me this level. Send it in the chat box. Let me see if you understand what we're talking about here. This level. I want it to written in the chat box. What's this level? I want to know who is following me. Write it in the chat box, everyone. This level here. What's it called? This level here. What's it called? Send your message in the chat box. Let me see if you understand. Try to you people are not taking notes. I just finished this lesson with you some times ago here. This level here. It's not a scenario level. Let me use the line chart so you understand. What level is this? Focus. So just showed you some, not quite long. This is NS level, head and shoulder level. We broke it upward, then broke it downward again. So this is HNS level. Let me use that connection. HNS level. HNS level. So this here is another open and close level. So why you might be marking all of this or be expecting sell from in either of these. Let's say you put your sell limit here, you put another sell limit here, you put another sell limit here. Let's assume price didn't follow this first zone. They broke it upward, broke this one, and they now dropped from this. But to minimize that is what we are going to be looking at now. The right one you should always wait for when you want to HNS. It means head and shoulder. HNS means head and shoulder. HNS level. It means head, shoulder. It means head and shoulder. That's the meaning of HNS level. I've said that before. So now, how do you know if a level we hold? Number one, we call, okay, let me just use the word liquidity. Number one is your liquidity. Liquidity, but in SNR terms, they call it miss. 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 If what is miss? Miss is a failed attempt for price to get to a particular zone. A failed attempt of price to get to a particular zone. Right? To get to, to, particular zone. So this is miss. Sorry. Means is a failed attempt of price to get to a particular zone. So let's look at this now. Example. Let me use change this color. Let me change to red. Okay. 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 Let me use this. So guys, this is our classic SNR level. This level here, this is our classic SNR level. Price want to get to this level the first time, but failed. Failed to get there. Failed to get here on the first attempt, but later on, let me delete this one. Let me use this one again. Later on, the next candle or after sometimes got there. So now this one now becomes your what you call miss. Or your liquidity. This now becomes your miss or your liquidity. So this is your first characteristics of a valid SNR level. Let's see for example, guys. Let's say for example, just what is this? On the 15th, just last week here, look at a very nice example. This is a level here. What do I call this level, guys? I want a reaction from the chat box. What is this level called? Type it out. What is this level called? This level here. What's it called? I want a reaction. I want a reaction, guys. This level, what's it called? The price reacted from. Everyone. And you can unmute yourself to answer. If you can't, if you don't understand, to type in the chat box. Unmute yourself to answer the question. You guys are wasting my time. Yes, this open and close level. Open and close. Or gap level, where one can do close and then another one open, which are of the same type. That is open and close. So here, this is your miss here. Your first characteristics. The miss are even two. So you have your miss there. You have your miss here. Then number two, the second characteristic to look for is 2 times breakout. Number two after miss is 2 times breakout. Two times breakout. This is the first. Then the second is 2 times breakout, but that one is lower time frame. So which time frame will you now go to? Let me list out your time frame for you. Your time frame alignments. Let me list them out for you. Your higher time frame, each higher time frame has its own lower time frame. So number one of it is M30. If you have a setup on M30, you go to M5 for your 2 times breakout. For your two breakouts. If you have a setup on H1, which is your 1 hour time frame, you go to the M15. You go to your M15 for your 2 times breakout. Two breakouts. If you have your setup on H4, you go to your M30. M30 for your 2 times breakout. And if you have your setup on daily, you go to your H1. For your 2 times breakout. For your 2 times breakout. So what do we now mean by 2 times breakouts, guys? This is what we mean by 2 times breakouts. When you have a trend like this, you have a trend going like this, and like this. This is your first low and your second low. Your first low and your second low. Then you wait for price to break them both. So you wait for price to come down here and drop on a lower time frame. This is what we mean by 2 times breakouts. So now let's check here if we can get a 2 times breakout on M30. Yeah, M30. On H1, most times you can use your M30 or M15. So let's see M15 if we got one here. M30 or M15. Very, very, very well, guys. Very well. A very good example. You can see 1, 2. We even got 3 breakouts here, guys. Because this one did not break the second. So gave another. But now what happened here? We got our 2 times breakouts. Price came up. A very nice drop. A very nice drop. Our gap level. We have our miss. We have our 2 times breakout. What are you looking for, guys? Kill these guys. Kill them. Kill them, guys. So let's look for another example. We have seen one on H4. So let's look for another example. Let's look for another examples. Let's look for another examples. It happens all the time, though. It happens all the time. Let me check gold. Let's see gold. Okay, guys. So what reacted from? I missed this cell. I missed this cell. We have our miss here, guys. We have our miss here. We have our miss here. This is our miss. Then we have a breakout structure here. This is our miss. Let's see what happened there. This is the, let's see, from M15. We have a 2 times breakout here. No, this one did not break the low. This one did not break the low. But we actually have first break, the first break here, and the second break. Price came down to give you a very sharp, give you a very sharp drop. Give you a very sharp drop. You can use this level here. This is on there to minimize your stop loss. So 2 times breakout works perfectly well, guys. Perfectly well. So on the next one, let me go back to BTC. That's the example we were using before. On the next one is our manipulation setup. Our manipulation setup. Our manipulation setup. We call it MSU. MSU. Manipulation setup. Manipulation setup. So what do we mean by manipulation setup, guys? It's a process where market takes the high, okay, two opposite direction before finally moving in its intended direction. For example, okay, okay. What do we have here, guys? You have, let's say you are looking for market to sell from this sell zone here. You are looking for market to sell from this sell zone. But when market now got there, they did something like this. They first took out the low. They took out the low. Mm, no. I guess I did a mistake here. Okay. They took out the low. You know, when this low was taken out, a lot of people will be waiting to sell here. A lot of people will be waiting to sell it, but market Market took them out again. Took the high, took the first high. Okay. Okay, no, they have to take the low first to fail to manipulate those who the first seller. So they took the low. The low will be the first thing they will take. Then go back to now take the high. Then take the low 2 times, the second times. In your direction, wherever they want to go, you have to break it 2 times. First and second. The last now is when you will now put your sell limit before you now follow the buy. This is what we mean by manipulation setup. What we mean by a manipulation setup. Take the low, take the high before finally moving. So now this for the buy example, let me now show for the sell example in that scale. Okay. Market is looking to buy from this zone, but they took the high. Who will be waiting to sell here because this is a break of structure, a very nice break of structure. People will be looking to buy from here, but market took them out again before finally now giving it break of structure. After the break of structure, what happened? They come down, tapped into it, then finally before now giving them their profit. So let's see some chart example, guys. Let's see some chart example. We're running out of time. Let's start examples. Let's see some chart example. Okay, even from this zone, I will still see an MSU within this zone. Let's see. Let's check. Let's check, guys. You see, guys, even let's assume you did not get your 2 times breakout. That market took the high here. You're looking to sell. Market has taken the high. Took the low. Many people will be waiting to sell from this very nice candle. But what happened? Market took them out. So this now becomes your valid breakout structure. This is where you have a valid breakout structure. This now your zone. This is one of the way to catch my snipers entry, guys. When you ask me how do I get my sniper entry, this is one of the way of me getting my sniper entry. Can you see how many RR is this? How many RR is that? Let's see. And you take profits on higher time frame zone. It works so perfectly well. It's very easy. So most of these things I do, you guys can also do them, guys. It's very easy. This is 41, 1 to 41. You can continue the move also because I'm looking at another MSU also here. I'm looking at other MSU. Price takes the high, takes the low, takes the high, valid break of structure. You can't see it well on, you can go lower, then another. It's very, 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 very easy, guys, to cash. So let's look for other examples again. Let's check gold because we do gold mostly. Let's see gold from this zone. What happened? Let's see gold from here. Okay. Even without me telling you, is already there. Look at guys. They do this. This is what they do. Let me say 80% of the time. Takes the low, takes the high, and it now becomes your valid break of structure. It's still there. You can use the whole of this zone if you are confused. This is your zone. On a lower time frame, you can still sell from here. You can still sell from here on a lower time frame. So it works all the time, guys. It works. So should we see check for more example? Okay, for currency, let's check GBP JPY. Let's see for currency. Let's see if it works also. It works very well, I told you guys. So this is price sold from, on price bought from. Let's see if we get, we already have our miss. This miss, which I call liquidity. We have mid there. So let's check lower time frame. If we have something there. This was just so simple, guys. This was so simple. Price has taken the high here. Took the low. The book side. Then now it's the high again. To your zone, wherever you want to go, they have to take it out 2 times before you can see it as a valid zone. Then here is a sniper entry, guys. That's a sniper entry. Don't worry, you can, let's assume you don't have 10 stop loss. With just one trade, you will be very, 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 very good. Imagine cashing 2 of these in a week. It can make your month. It can make your month. 10 stop loss shouldn't have effect on you if you know what you're doing. If your risk is in place, takes the high, takes the low. This one opposite can be, that's why I use this as a breakout structure. This study here, if you zoom it very well, it's an opposite candle. So takes the high, takes the low, takes the high again, come down here, move. I have another example here also. Takes the high, come down to take the low. Then price use this SPR. RBS or SPR, this one. So it works on anything, either currency, crypto, or gold. So guys, until next time, let's end the section here. Let's see if we can continue in the evening on the next section or tomorrow. But okay, let's take our next lesson tomorrow. Next stage of the bootcamp. Let's take it tomorrow. All right, guys.